A quick video note, if I'm too loud, then you might want to lower the volume because I do have a loud voice, okay? Hello viewers, this is Pro Roman the Amazing, and today I'm going to be showing you how to play the Pokemon card game in my way if you don't have any energy cards. I mean, this is an issue I had because I didn't really think energy cards were anything special and I don't really have much, so I'm gonna have to show you a way how I fix this issue by, well, using other, well, I'll show you how I fix it. So we got Goku here and Usopp. Say hello, Usopp. Okay, Usopp's there. Now I'm gonna show you how to play the Pokemon card game, even if you have too much cards. Like, be honest, it's like a lot in general. If you have a lot of Pokemon cards, then I guess this is the game to play. So let's start off with Goku. Here we got Goku. Well, here we got his turn. Actually, let me go to the setup. So we've got 6 prize cards. We've got something called a gauge, which is something I'm going to show you what's for later. And let's start off with Goku. Draw a card. This kind of playing isn't really in a regular Pokemon playing way. It's more like something I made up. So basically, I'll show you how it works. So here's a note. You can only have 5 cards in your standby phase. So the max count is 5. And let's see, you've got 5 cards here. You've got Stuffle, Seal, Ponyta, Zacian, ZX, Zacian V, my bad. It doesn't matter if it's gold. And we got Monkey Dory. So let's see, to start your phase, you gotta do something called a charge and draw. So we drew a card already, now we're gonna pick a card we don't want. So let's see, Ponyta. Gonna put Ponyta in the gauge, and we're gonna draw another card. Now, we can do this 2 times. Whether you do it 1 or 2, it's optional. But the max is 1 or 2, so I'm going to do it again. I'm going to take Stuffle and put Stuffle in the gauge and draw another card. That's the max limit we can do. So, let's see what is to summon a Pokemon. Well, I'm going to summon Sylveon GX. Now, here's the thing. If you know what a GX card is, here's the rule. Well, when a GX Pokemon is knocked out, your opponent takes 2 prize cards. If it's a GX, and it gets knocked out, your opponent takes 2 prize cards. Now let's look at Zacian V. And V rule. Okay, no one can see it clearly. Give me a moment. Wait, you gotta be joking me, please don't. Here's the V rule. When your Pokemon is knocked out, your opponent takes 2 prize cards. I'm genuinely being serious. That's what it's. Wait. Yeah, that's what it says. I can't really. It's not really showing, but V rules follow the same as GXs, okay? So let's say I wanted to summon Zacian V. Now let's look at Zacian, for instance. He has an ability called Interpede Sword. Give me a moment. Alright, viewers, I'm back, and let's see. If I want to, let's look at Zacian V. His ability is into Pit Sword, and if cameras can't see clearly, I'll explain. Zacian you know what? Put the camera on Goku, and I'll look at Zacian's abilities. I'm not lying, okay? I am not lying. I'm gonna actually say what his abilities are. Into Pit Sword. Once during your turn, you may look at the top 3 cards of your deck and attach any number of silver energy cards. Actually, wait, that's Metal Energy. My bad. I'm being serious. You find there to this Pokemon. Put the undercards into your hand. If you use this ability, your turn ends. Okay, I'm not gonna use his ability. You can use his ability, it's optional. But what I want to show you is I'm summoned Sashian, and look at his and we got Brave Blade. So if you can't see the effects, I'm gonna read it. I'm not lying. During your next turn, this Pokemon can attack. So that's the effect of Brave Blade. And if you look at Brave Blade, it needs 3 energy. Now, since I don't have any metal energy, this is where the gauge comes in. So I've got 3 cards in my, well, more cards, well, 4 cards in my gauge. I'm going to take 3 of them, and I'm going to put them underneath Zacian. That way, they serve as giving Zacian energy. It doesn't matter what type of cards they are, they just count as energy for Zacian that Zacian needs, okay? That's the whole point of a gauge. Now, since it's my first turn, I can't attack my opponent, so Goku, you end your turn. Usopp, your turn begins. Alright, let's look at this. So, we draw a card. Let's look at what cards he has. Shelmet, Sizzlipede, Baneri, Frostbot, and Crocodile. So, I'm gonna put Frostbot in the gauge and draw another card. So, it's Usopp's turn, so I'm gonna summon Sizzlipede onto the field. And I'm gonna put one energy under. Well, actually, I'm gonna put two energies underneath him. Now, I'm not gonna make them fight because Zacian's too overpowered. But actually, I will make them fight. Okay. But actually, that's not the point. My point is, I want to show you what what how well, if you ever get something stuck like a bench, I've got you covered. So here's the thing: I put two energy underneath Sizzlipede, and his retreat cost is two. So I'm gonna put the two gauge cards in my discard pile, which I'll put behind Usopp. Usopp has discard cards, and Sizzlipede will go to the bench, which is over there. I have not made a proper placement yet. Don't blame me for this, viewers. So practically, Sizzlipede is in the retreat zone. And what that means is, well, when a Pokemon's in the retreat zone, they're in there until basically, let's say, you can only have three Pokemon in your retreat zone, and you can't retreat any more than that. But another thing is, you have to use the retreat Pokemon in the game, and you can't use any more. So the max Pokemon number you can have is 6, just like 6 prize cards. So if 3 Pokemon from either your hand or deck got destroyed, and that would make you lose 3 prize cards. Now, if there are 3 Pokemon in your retreat, you have to use them in battle, and you can't get any more Pokemon from your hand or deck. Well, you can't use any more from your hand or deck. That hopefully that explains it better, because if it doesn't, then I swear Luna will come after me. But I have Goku protecting me, okay? And Usopp, yes. Unless Sky shows up, yeah. So, okay, I've retreated Sizzlipede, but I need a Pokemon on my field. And I will summon Baneri, but I'm not going to put energy on her because I only have one. So I had so Usopp ends his turn. And now it's Goku's turn. So you draw. Ooh, how do we? I'm going to put Carnivine in the gauge. And that's it. And I'm going to redraw again because I need 5 until. So I'm not gonna. I can't summon more than one Pokemon, and the max Pokemon you can have on the field is 3. Okay, so I'm gonna let you know that. Okay, 3 Pokemon, and I'm not gonna put any energy. Hang on. So I can only have 3 Pokemon on the field. Okay, just 3. That's the max. So let's use Sashian's attack. His attack does 230. So if I use that. Baneri's god goes to Usopp's discard pile, and Goku gets a prize card. So let's see, he gets Palkia. Now you can here's the two things you can do with a prize card. You can either put it in your hand and put it in your hand, so long as you have 5 cards. If you don't, then you need to put one card you don't want in the gauge, or if you don't want to use the prize card, you can put it in the gauge. You can just simply do that. So, and the goal is to collect all 6 prize cards, and that's how by defeating 6 Pokemon from your opponent's side and win the game. That's kind of the goal of how to play the game. Alright, since Goku's got a prize card, and he's already attacked. Here's the thing though. Make sure to read the effect, because once Sashian has used his attack, he can't attack again, but that doesn't apply to all Pokemon unless it states that on their effect of attacked. So yeah, it doesn't apply to all of them. But right now it just applies to Zacian. Alright, so let's go to Usopp. He draws a card and puts in the gauge, and he draws another card. So he's got one, two, three, four, wait. Oh yeah, 4 cards, and the max is 5, so he needs to draw again. Ah, wait, am I? Yeah, good thing I'm drawing. Okay, so if Usopp, let's say Usopp were to summon Sizzlipede, he doesn't need energy for it, he just summons Sizzlipede, but he will need to give Sizzlipede energy for its attack, so 2 energies will do. Now, here's the thing. This rule is only going to apply to V cards, G Max, GX, and EX cards, okay? Okay, this rule only applies to them. Let's say Sizzlipede takes out Zacian. I know it's not possible, but let's just say it happens. Zacian goes to Goku's discard pile, which is over there. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put it on top of the box to not get confused. Since Zacian's a V card, Usopp gets 2 prize cards. And like I said, he can either put them in his hand or deck, and so long as he makes sure he has a max. If he were to put them in his hand, he needs to have a max of 5 cards in his hand. If he were to put them in his gauge, there's no limit, really. He can just put them in his gauge, no matter how many cards are in his gauge. There's no limit to the gauge. So let's say if he were to have put them in his hand, how many does he have? One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. He would need to get rid of 2 of them. But like I said, if he were to put in the gauge, he wouldn't really need to have a limit for the gauge. Oh, and there goes Usopp's turn. Now, I hope this video has helped you in how to play Pokemon if you have too many Pokemon cards and not really any energy cards. Wait, there's one thing I almost forgot. I forgot to mention. Let me find it. Give me. So, if you have like a supporter card, quick side note, you can only play one supporter card per turn, and it doesn't matter whether it be a trainer item. You can only play one supporter card one turn. It says it right there. And if you have an energy card, you could put that in the gauge. Like I said, the reason I made this way of playing Pokemon is in case for people who don't have any energy cards, they could just simply use what I call the gauge to give Pokemon energy, and it doesn't really matter about the typing. So that's why I kind of made the playing style. And well, I don't like the character, but this one's a supporter card, so yeah. And you don't really need to pay any gauge to play a supporter card. You just play them like how you play a spell card in Yu-Gi-Oh, but you don't have to pay any life points. And you will, I guess, once you use a supporter card, you have to put it in the discard pile. Like I said, you can only use it once. Well, viewers, I hope this video has helped. And if I'm not speaking clearly, I'm trying. Okay. Ooh, thank you so much for watching this video.